opposing team kicks it off, and we are underway. Near the midfield line, this is Garcia towing it upfield. He'll get it back from Milano. Now he wants to give it to Batata, who couldn't turn. Kevin Marr was right on him. It's back in the neutral zone. Clyde Best to Alan Kelly. Kelly left foots it ahead into the box area, headed away by Topolsky for Ostalchik, and Best frames him. Play still moves on. This is Kapka looking for Ostalchik. Best stands 6'4", but he looks bigger than that out there. And especially to Greg Ostalchik as Topolsky clears it upfield on the left wing. Kapka back to Ostalchik at the midfield line. Lost it. Now sends it back to Kevin Marr with Batata on the chase. LA picking up in a man-to-man from the red line. Now it's Moblet shoveling it off on the right wing side. This is Topolsky on a run upfield into the offensive zone. Adam holding it to Kapka. The give and go, not a good pass, partially blocked. Topolsky will get it back. Gets it on his left foot, taken down. A foul on Willie parts of the field. Off the set play, Ostalchik coming in, blasted away by Alan Kelly. 5 feet away from goal. Takes a strike on goal. Mahoney bobbled it, but holds on. There was nobody near. And he'll roll it left side.
That shot was drilled by Topolsky, who got Mahoney just leaning a little bit, but recovered and made the save.
This is Clyde Best at the midfield line, playing it back to Alan Kelly. Kelly moving it upfield now for Batata. Double team. He draws a crowd. He'll get free, and then Ostalchik comes in.
Batata's going to try to take him to the cleaners early. He got around at that time, so it was only through obstruction that we were able to stop them.
Kevin Marr getting the ball back now in the near corner. Kevin's had a great year. Hard to believe that he is only in his first year as a pro. Doing well, usually drawing the tough assignment of marking the other team's top striker. Here's Topolsky, back to Peter Moblet. Peter coming out, waits a bit for a challenge. Now toes it on the right side to Topolsky, then back to Peter Moblet. We'll start over. Peter's going to wait to get some pressure. Now he dishes it out. They beat the first man in on the right wing. Topolsky coming into the offensive zone. 40 feet out. A shot is rejected by Mahoney. Tobin touched it with his hand, but they let play go on. Surprisingly, now up on the left wing side. Here's Mark Lindsay. Down near the box, his shot blocked by Ostalchik. Lindsay got it back, and then it goes up. Back at the Civic Arena in Pittsburgh, John Paul Della Camera with Bruno Schwartz. It's a scoreless tie. John O'Hara, Dave McKenzie are the defenders. George Tiger playing midfield. Stevie Buttle, Dave Hagen up front. So Buttle has taken Paul Child's place up front. And Tiger has moved in midfield in place of Erhard Kapp, who started the other night, or in place of Steve Buttle, who had been starting there previous. Here's Hagen up on the right wing side for Buttle. The crafty veteran moves it inside the box. Tiger couldn't get a good enough shot away, and Los Angeles takes it back. Nice setup, though, from Steve Buttle. You got to put some pressure on a guy like Buttle because he can make that perfect pass.
Exactly right, and of course he didn't play that much Friday night, which means he's well rested, he's fresh, and he should be able to go at that front position.
And I'm sure he's full of drive too, because I'm sure he wanted to play the other night. That's one thing about this team. There's so much talent. Sometimes players are not playing, and you've got a guy like Bosmeyer and Alberto at times not in there. Played more on other teams. Something they have to get adjusted to as Moblet catches one off the carom, and he'll start things over. There's still no score, 11:45 remaining in this, the opening quarter from the Civic Arena in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh Spirit and the Los Angeles Lazers. John O'Hara moving it upfield to George Tiger near midfield. LA put some pressure on. That was Sammy Son, and now it's cleared upfield. Nathan Sachs playing as a defender will chase it in the far corner, and he's out there along with Gus McAllis, and if you were ever going to exploit a defense, this would be the time. Ball played back to the goalkeeper, Mahoney. That's not a knock on talent so much as experience. Nathan Sachs has played primarily as a forward. Mickey Cave told me the other night in Cleveland Nathan was their best defender, so it's the job as a challenge.
Pittsburgh fans may remember Nathan Sachs having played there two years ago as a tremendous forward, has a wicked left foot, and Peter Wall, the coach, moved him back, trying to get him to come out of the deep, maybe overlapping and then use his wicked shot.
He does have a powerful left. O'Hara breaking it up now, and the ball sails back.
Spirit scores 7
Free kick,
goals.
Pittsburgh. McKenzie down the right wing side. This is Dave Hagen, who was the offensive player of the game the other night against Cleveland. Hagen cuts it back out to the left point. Now McKenzie into the neutral zone to O'Hara. Up for Stevie Buttle. Buttle pokes it out right side. Here's McKenzie. Spirit starting to use some motion here on the right wing boards area for George Tiger, wanting to turn around. He's got Buttle open at the left point area now. It pops into the neutral zone. Buttle, nice cut on the ball. Stevie brings it back inside for Tiger. George holding it. Leaves it off for Dave Hagen. Back out to the left point for John O'Hara. A lot of patience here for Pittsburgh. In for Buttle, trying to cut it on the back hill. It would have been a great play, but it's broken up by Los Angeles. Garcia coming back. Broken up. This is McKenzie. Back into the offensive end. As O'Hara in front of him. Johnny with a shot. He just missed the near post. Banged off the boards. Tiger covering back for him. And George Tiger will pick it up. That time he had both defenders upfield.
Right, it was a good opportunity for Mac. He saw there was a lot of daylight. He took advantage of it, and Johnny O'Hara came with him. Unfortunately, the shot went wide.
In the Spirit system, though, somebody did cover back, and it was George Tiger staying back as a defender. Here's O'Hara with a long ball up. O'Hara chesting it, loses control, then shoots it on save. Rebound shot high and wide by Kapka. Ostalchik did all he could to get a shot on goal. Off the free kick, Topolsky shoots one in. It's blocked in front. Alan Kelly getting a piece. Now Topolsky keeps it in by the red line. Right wing side, boards area. Kapka trying to turn on Mickelson. Deekson. Kapka now plays it in for Topolsky. Back for Z, 45 feet out. Z pushing it to Ostalchik. Back for Kapka. Z strong arms it. Sends it into the box. Oh, he had Sibby's open. McAllis with a good read. Now to Cardenas to Sound. Now it's Poli Garcia. Running back is Kapka right on him. Up the near wing side, Willie Milano brings it toward the middle of the field. 45 feet out, cuts with Kevin Marr on him. Shot blocked by Marr. Milano doing some work there and fouling in the process, but he worked hard.
Tremendous ability by Milano, showing good skill there and screening the ball. He was triple teamed before he was stripped of the ball.
This is Peter Mavla coming out now for the Pittsburgh Spirit. He's over his own red line as he chips it up for Kevin Marr. Lost it, got it back. Shot blocked by Clyde Best. Sends it almost out of play. Over to the far wing boards, Ostalchik. Plays it back to Peter Mavla. Still scoreless, 8:35 remaining. Quarter number one from the Civic Arena in Pittsburgh.
LA in a man-to-man matchup, which allows Mavla to come out across the red line and then trying to isolate players in the attacking zone.
There's Sibbies with the ball near side. Cranks it off the boards. Wants his own rebound. Shot it in front. Best blocked it. Turned in by Ostalchik. Shot blocked in front. Taken back the other way. On the run, the Lazers. Open man on the left wing side. Cardenas shot blocked by Peter Mavla. And Peter will pick it up and toss it out. Over on the right side, this is Ostalchik countering. 3-on-3 in the box. Kappa save. Mike Mahoney. Nice play.
And give credit to Mahoney. He came out, put pressure on Kupka, which cut off the angle. He got a hand on it and knocked it wide.
Los Angeles with the ball, left wing side. This is Alan Kelly near the Spirit red line. Cuts it over to Milano. 50 feet out, now 40. Getting closer. Ostalchik blocks it. Milano got it back to the far boards. He draws a crowd. Willie Milano now plays it back out. Nathan Sachs will play left defense. Moves it over to Milano. Willie Milano for Garcia. Almost cut down. Garcia now over on the far side to Milano. They've not been playing the ball too much to Batata in the early going. So I'm saying, assuming that Pittsburgh is doing a pretty good job of keeping him away from an opportunity.
Well, Kevin Marr has been in his hip pocket the opening 8 minutes, and Batata has not seen the ball.
Here's McAllis. Now it's Garcia. Back from McAllis. Topolsky with a sliding tackle to clear it out. That's a good play because McAllis was behind him. Here's Nathan Sachs left footing it to the right corner for Don Tobin. Tobin has it kicked away. Nice play by Kevin Marr. To Ostalchik on the right wing. This is Hagen. Hagen with a lot of room up the right wing. Challenging Nathan Sachs. May be able to turn him. Goes right now. Cuts inside a bit. Draws a crowd. Lost the ball. Nathan Sachs picking it up and clearing it out toward the midfield line and now beyond it as O'Hara picks it up. Reverses it to the near wing boards to McKenzie in front of the Laser bench over midfield. Mack into the offensive end. Leads the rush. Takes a shot off the boards for Buttle. His shot blocked by Mahoney. Rebound. Hit the crossbar by Tiger. I thought McKenzie was shooting Bruno, but as I think...
Yeah, plus the ball came off the boards very quickly and did not allow Buttle to get a good foot on it. The ball went high. But George Tiger had an excellent opportunity to put the ball in, but he also shot high. These are opportunities that Pittsburgh must take advantage of, especially in the early going of the game.
Here's Mark Lindsay sending it the other way, especially with all of their firepower out of the lineup.
I'm surprised at the fast pace of the game so far. Both teams, having played 3 or 4 games in the last 5-6 days, they've got to be tired, but this is a tremendous pace thus far.
Peter Mavlik all the way up to the midfield line, and he's over it now. Mavlik sends it into the right wing corner where he basically dumped it so that he could get back.
And he's upset with himself. He realized that he just gave it up needlessly because he had people open, but I think he got a little bit nervous coming across that midfield line, and there was a lot of space behind him, so he just wound up dumping the ball.
Gus McCallus playing it back now to Don Tobin. Back for Nathan Sachs, marked by Dave Hagen. I think Pittsburgh may start to put some more pressure on these defenders coming out of the zone rather than picking up players at the red line, as we saw Hagen right on Nathan Sachs early. Foul call on Dave McKenzie for bumping into Don Tobin.
A counter-attack, as soon as they get the ball, they play it forward, try attacking zone as quickly as possible, and give it to Garcia and Batata.
And Pittsburgh knows about the counterattacks because in the first game where LA beat Pittsburgh, it was on 3 counterattack goals. That's how Los Angeles won the game. So Pittsburgh has a respect for Los Angeles' counterattacking ability as Mahoney brings it over the red line. Long ball to the far boards, and it does go on.
Opportunities. I hope they don't come back to haunt you at the end of the game.
Here's Peter Mavlik, bringing it up near the midfield line. Peter chipping it along the far boards where Ian Civies has it. Clyde Best right on him. What a mismatch in terms of size there. Smallest guy in the Spirit and the biggest guy in the game. Ball cleared back to the near boards. Mavlik way out. Sound will intercept it. Topolsky comes back, kicks it into the crowd. Let's see if he draws it 2 minutes. Here's Best shooting one off the boards. Deflected in the box. Mavlik tried to kick it out. And now, finally, Topolsky moves it out. Peter hesitated a bit there. I think that was a play where he wanted to use his hands and then had to come up with his feet. Now here's a quick shot off the post. It's loose in the box here. It cleared out. Kevin Marr saved the goal. Along the near wing boards. This is Sound. Upfield. Z. Kapka on the right wing side. To Ostalchik. Greg, lead pass for Kapka with Best right on him. Kapka turning, putting it out to Ostalchik. Wants to hit Topolsky. Adam coming in, wants to crank it. Shoots one low. Save Mahoney. I'll tell you what, Civies almost lifted over him on a great deflected attempt.
And he was right in the crease, and all he did is stuck out his foot, and the ball deflected, but Mahoney read it very well and just smothered the ball.
Here's Cardenas to Sound. Outside of the box, the turnaround by Milano. He got a good shot away, but it's blocked by Marr. Kevin's looking strong defensively once more. Milano blocked by Kevin Marr, and this time a foul called. Off the set piece, blocked by Kapka. Now Ostalchik up for Z near the red line, broken up by McCallus. Now Milano will get it from Sammy Sound along the left wing boards. Milano wants to cut inside. Gave it right up to Kapka. Civi sprints for an opening. Gets a great pass. Outside the box, the shot. Save Mahoney. And Civies almost put it through his stomach. This is the Spirit Soccer Network.
That's it.
And we're back live at the Civic Arena in Pittsburgh. John Paul Della Camera along with Bruno Schwartz. 2 minutes, 32 seconds remaining. Opening quarter with no scores. John O'Hara tries to bring it back into his own end. Broken up and foul on John. For kicking. Willie Milano was going to put it in play. Milano playing very well in this opening quarter. Coming back after a broken leg sideline. Out to McCallus. It's blocked. Picked up by Hagen. Hagen gets around McCallus. Over to Tiger in the right wing. Hagen breaks for the net. Tiger can't put it there, and McCallus put it right back to the keeper. Up in the right wing. LA wants to counterattack, but they don't have the numbers. Batata doesn't make the good pass to Sachs. Tiger intercepts it. Tiger comes away with the ball, brings it into the offensive zone. Hagen cuts for the box, but the Tiger pass is blocked by Gus McCallus. And now LA counterattacks. Here's McCallus with some room. Nice deflection by McKenzie to stop the ball, and then Buttle helping out. And a foul call on Stevie Buttle. He kind of held on to Batata. And the holding call is made. Stevie doesn't agree with it. From up here, that's a good call. And I think a smart play for Stevie Butler, I really do, because Batata was behind.
That's right. This will be a direct kick from about 10 feet behind the restraining order.
Sachs, who can kick it, can't get the shot away now. Now Mavlik comes up with it before Garcia can ram it home. He'll toss it right wing. Good distribution of the ball. To McKenzie, all the way to the offensive zone. Mack wanting to cut on Sachs, a shot blocked. All the way to the near boards with 1:37 seconds left. We have a foul call. No score in this one. Two teams that can score goals, but neither one has one. Out to O'Hara. Shoots it off the glass. It comes down to Los Angeles. Garcia chipping it ahead. O'Hara has a better try at it. Heads it back the other way to Peter Mavlik. LA changing up, trying to get the fresh troops out there. Batata's not playing any long shifts by any means. Up on the right wing side for Greg Ostalchik. Greg slowing it down. Cutting inside. Nice move to turn on Sachs in the box for Buttle. Broken up now. Ostalchik chips it in the box, and now out of the box it goes. McKenzie turns it back into Hagen. A shot! Great save. Mahoney was right there. I say great save because it was a reactionary save. The shot seemed more at him, but he didn't know it was coming. Here's Tobin coming back the other way. Into the offensive end. Cutting on Ostalchik. Don Tobin. Far side to Garcia. He fanned on that shot. Now it is Peter Mavlik leaving it for John O'Hara. We may end up with a scoreless opening quarter from the Civic Arena. Down to 40 seconds. O'Hara starting to bring it upfield slowly. Up for Ostalchik. Pittsburgh slowing the pace down. Now up for Johnny O. Outside the box, drills one wide, far side. Kapka going for it. Z for O'Hara, back to Kapka, outside the penalty arc area. Puts it out by the point to McKenzie, down to 22 seconds. Matt cutting it to the right wing boards. Bangs it off the boards, wants an open man, but Kelly blasts it out of the box. O'Hara heads it back in, hit the crossbar. Just above the crossbar. Ball is not cleared out. McKenzie heads it back toward the box. Mahoney slides it out, sent back in. Kapka turns, shot blocked. Another shot went wide. McKenzie with a great play to even get that ball back in. Lindsay now battling. A foul is called. We're down to 1 second. It took 20 seconds, and now that's it. The quarter ends as a score between Pittsburgh and LA on the Spirit Soccer Network.
And when he comes out with his foot skills, he's not giving the pass that he
Second quarter's underway as a long one goes into Mahoney, now up on the right side for Best. Pittsburgh has had by far the better scoring chances. Here's Best shooting it low, and there's Peter making the save. I think he's going to make the big save and maybe get right into it.
And that save should help him a little bit. Although that shot came from the red line, it gave him a lot of time to concentrate on the ball, follow it all the way into his chest, which he did. That gets him psyched into the game again.
And it came right away within the first 10 or 15 seconds. Here's Tiger. Over to Stevie Buttle at the midfield line. Stevie sends it over to the left wing boards into open space where Tiger now runs to. Tiger getting it off the boards. Sammy Sound defending on him. Tiger wants to give it to McKenzie. Mack will get it off a deflection about 40 feet out to the near boards for Dave Hagen. Still scoreless from the Civic Arena in Pittsburgh. Played back now to Dave McKenzie. I think we're seeing what you said, slowing it down.
Absolutely right. And it's drawing LA out. They're in a man-to-man defense. They're bringing it back. If you can't penetrate, play to your support, retain possession. The pressure's on the defense. They have to come out and get the ball.
Up now for George Tiger near the midfield line. Back to Dave McKenzie. Mack looking broken up. Pittsburgh still, despite the injuries, with an awful lot of talent out there, and John Kowalski believes, obviously, enough to win this game this afternoon.
We need some
Although Pittsburgh has not done as well against the Western Division for whatever reason.
That's right. They're 5-5 against the West, and for whatever reason, but they've been struggling with them.
There's John O'Hara out of the right wing side boards for Dave Hagen. Hagen broken up. Now back come the Lazers. Cardenas bringing it into the offensive zone, takes it to the right wing boards, gets his own ball off the boards, made a nice play. LA's got some speed. Cardenas sends it over his shoulder, but Mavlik makes an easy save. Cardenas won the game the other night, got the winning goal against the New York Arrows, who, by the way, today made a coaching change. Jim McHugh, who used to coach in the American Soccer League and for a local college on Long Island, named to replace Joe Mashnick, who was moved up to a position of something like Director of Soccer Operations, which sounds like something more than your casual resignation. It seems like he was forced out. We don't have all of the details, but that's what it sounds like from here. Here's Nathan Sachs with the ball. New York plays at home against Baltimore today, and obviously Pittsburgh's hoping that in front of the new coach that New York will have a big effort and beat the Baltimore Blast. Here's Nathan Sachs now over to the left wing side to Clyde Best. The big guy sends it into the near boards for Batata. John O'Hara on him tight. Played back out to Clyde Best. Best to the far side. Garcia broken up by Ostalchik. Sent back in by Milano. Now it is Garcia double team. Then Ostalchik gets it right back to Peter Mavlik. 12-10 to go. Second quarter. This crowd begging for a score. You can see it. You can feel their tenseness in the fact that no one has scored so far. And obviously they're looking for a Spirit goal as Kapka takes it wide right off the boards. That ball takes a wicked hop to the far side, and go will send you on that 6-4-2-1-8-0-3. This is Nathan Sachs moving the ball in. Broken up. Now Kevin Marr starting to run. There's a lot of room over midfield. Lead pass he wanted. Sibby's broken up, but right back to Kevin it goes. 35 feet away. He drills it high off the glass. Settled down by Ostalchik. He pummels one to the near post. Clyde Best bangs it out. Game is starting to pick up. Topolsky heads it back into the box. It's headed right back out by Nathan Sachs. Kevin Marr controls it. Turns Milano around, but the pass is intercepted by Garcia. Garcia up the middle. For Milano to the offensive end for Don Tobin. To the far post area. Garcia marked tightly by Ostalchik. Out for Nathan Sachs. Wants to turn on Sibbies. Now pushes it out to Clyde Best. Best to the near side for Milano. He's taken down by...
Excellent skills, but they've not been doing it offensively, so he moved them back and trying to use their skill there.
Best shooting it. Moblik went down prematurely. Now LA keeps it in. A Tobin shot is blocked wide by Topolsky, and now it's flicked up into the crowd broadcast. Here's Tobin on the free kick to Kelly. He shot it wide. Tiger got a piece of it. McAllis came in and missed it. He'll get it back, plays it out to Alan Kelly. Over on the right wing boards area to Don Tobin. Tobin cutting inside, stops the ball. Now right foots it, saved in front of the net. Actually off of a good carom, and now Peter Moblik will get it back. Right side for Stevie Buttle. You get the feeling Pittsburgh is going to need a goal because LA keeps threatening, and I think it's just some bad luck is causing them not to have those shots go in. In some cases, LA has just shot wide. Long ball to the far wing boards now. They're looking for Stuart Lee. O'Hara says no. Johnny taken down, now puts it back for Peter Moblik. 10:17 to go. Quarter number 2, there's no score. Moblik racing up to the red line. Sends it upfield for Hagen. He'll settle it down. Davey Hagen cuts inside then as he went outside. Kelly stole it. Right back to Mahoney as Tiger almost intercepted it. Mike Mahoney, or Mick Mahoney as they sometimes refer to him, gives it up on the right side to McAllis. Broken up by Stevie Butler. In the offensive zone to McKenzie running in for it. Mack in the box for Hagen. What a great pass attempt, but it's read well and cleared by Los Angeles. McKenzie gave up a good chance to shoot as well. Now it's Don Tobin in front of the Laser bench. Looking deep. McAllis off the boards. Stuart Lee running onto it, but Pittsburgh gets it back. O'Hara upfield for Hagen, who's upended, but Kelly went for the ball. They're going to call a foul anyway. Kelly went for the ball, or else it could have been Hagen is free on a break.
The man is open. He tried to play to his feet in order to bait the that was and wound up in a collision, but Pittsburgh has the ball.
This is Dave McKenzie with it to Kevin Marr. Up the near wing boards area. Too far.
Showing a little bit more patience, just here and there trying to maybe exploit a good counter-attack.
Ball played along the boards to the near side. Hagen to Tiger in the box. Buttle was tangled up by McAllis. Tiger will leave it now for Kevin Marr beyond the red line. Now to McKenzie. Flicks it into the box. McAllis with a header out. McKenzie heads it back to the near side. Buttle wants to turn. Left-footed shot. Nice save, Mahoney. Stevie Buttle did a great job in getting that shot away.
Mahoney's starting to look sharp. He was shaky that first quarter, dropped quite a few, but the last couple of saves, he's held on to them.
On the right wing, it's sent into the box, and I'll tell you what, Mickelson was taken down in the box. Play goes on. Didn't see how he went down. McKenzie was right on him. On the left wing side, this is Kevin Marr. Bring it back to the offensive zone. Marr cuts to the inside, broken up. On the right wing boards area, Topolsky battling. Adam will send it back to Peter Moblik. 8:40 to go.
LA playing very tough defense, not allowing Pittsburgh to get behind them, or as they receive the ball, they're under extreme pressure.
This is Peter Moblik at the midfield line. Now over in the left wing to Greg Ostalchik. Tough man-to-man marking by the Lazers, who are tired. They played in 5 games this week, going back to last Sunday against Pittsburgh, and they've had to come from one coast to the other to do it. Peter Wall is thankful for the All-Star break.
This is their 3rd game in the last 4 days, so they've got to be tired, and we'll have to wait for the second half maybe to see that.
Here's Kevin Marr. That's a good point. Over to Hagen. All the way back to Peter Moblik. Still scoreless, 8 minutes left before halftime. Moblik on the left wing side to Ostalchik, running it down in the left wing area. Greg wants to cut inside, now leaves it out for Topolsky. He'll pass it, it will go out of play. It's Los Angeles. Here's now upfield it goes for Cardenas. Looking for Best. The big guy lumbers forward on the right wing, lets the shot go off the boards, and here's a score on the rebound. Ole Mickelson. And you had a feeling that that was coming the way LA was moving that around. Best with a nice play.
That's right. From the right-hand side, used the boards effectively. The ball came off the boards, and LA just put it in, and they're on top.
Now that is only the 2nd goal of the year for Ole Mickelson. The assist to Clyde Best at 7:20 of the 2nd quarter. And they've fallen behind. Kapka for Ostalchik. Great, takes it off the near boards. Loose in the box. Kelly plays it back to Mahoney. The effort's there from Pittsburgh. They're just not cashing in. They're not making the big plays that they have been. Here's Civies on the turnaround and Kapka into the offensive zone. Ostalchik is free to Greg. Couldn't control it, now sends it off the boards, and it's flicked out by Alan Kelly for Batata. We're not seeing the Batata that we have seen in the past in LA. Either he's tired or that is a combination. I think O'Hara's playing him tough, and Marr and whoever has been out there, they've not given him any room to breathe. O'Hara is very close to him. They're like twins right now. Here's Kapka turning it back to Topolsky, broken up. LA's coming back too and defending, which is a plus, and it's helped them to obtain this 1-0 lead. On the right wing side, here they come with Alan Kelly over the midfield line to Garcia, intercepted by O'Hara. Quickly he wants Civies broken up, and now Ian will turn it around. Civies on the run, try to push it forward. He's tackled from behind. That's a foul. 5 remaining. Second quarter. The Lazers are leading at 1-0. Could have been play. Right wing boards. Ostalchik. Greg to Topolsky. A shot deflected. It's loose. Picked up along the near boards. Kelly banging it with Ostalchik. Greg taken down. Play goes on. Here comes LA with a chance to get an advantage here on the right side. Batata. Milano open on the left wing. Here's Batata. A chance to show his skills. Cuts inside. Great move. But his pass was broken up by Topolsky. Excellent move by Batata, but he's foiled. Here's Civies now to O'Hara. Johnny O on the left side to Ostalchik. O'Hara cuts for the left corner. Ostalchik's pass is not a good one. It was deflected up the left wing. Comes Batata again. Batata starting to run freely to the right wing boards area. Stuart Lee off the boards, and Malvik stops that. Nice play because Batata was open like Mickelson on the previous play. Ball kicked away from.
Not very sharp. You see they're off, and of course this is primarily due to the tight defensive marking of LA. Every time Pittsburgh has the ball, there's a man on him, which makes it very difficult to get your head up and look to see where you want to pass to.
Here's McKenzie now cutting it for Stevie Butler. Back for Dave McKenzie. Back over on the left wing boards for George Tiger. LA's playing well defensively, which is tough, I think, for a tired team to do. Up for Stevie Butler. It's a disciplined kind of a game. When you're tired, at times that might be the easiest because you know what your responsibility is, but I'll tell you, to play against a good offensive team and be coming back the way they are, I think that's a little tough. Here's Hagen. Maybe we'll see some of that toughness wear off, like you were saying, Bruno. If they are a tired team, it will show later on.
I think in the second half that could very well be a factor, but right now they're playing on emotions and maybe their second wind, so to speak. Sometimes you do tend to play better when you are tired, for a time being anyway.
McKenzie to Butler, he cut it inside, but it went up Ole Mickelson, right back to the goalkeeper Mahoney. Each of these two clubs have won a game in the season series. LA won the first one thanks to 3 counterattack scores. Pittsburgh snapped their overtime jinx last week in LA, 7-6 on an Ian Civies goal. Batata scored 3 for LA. Here's Nathan Sachs towing it back to Mahoney. On the right side for Clyde Best, deep in the LA zone. Lazers attacking right to left, Spirit left to right. This second quarter, 1-0 Los Angeles. Mahoney up to the red line, up for Don Tobin. Off the boards for the rushing Nicholson. Now played back to Don Tobin. Lindsay to Nathan Sachs on the right wing. There's Best open. Far boards. Clyde Best lost the ball, now gets it back. Best puts it out to the right point for Mark Lindsay. Lindsay with a fake, now back to Clyde Best. All the way back, midfield line. Played over to the far wing boards, intended for
LA showing a lot of poise and a lot of confidence, very patient here in the attack. And Pittsburgh's got to watch out for Clyde Best coming forward because he can be dangerous. He has a very, very strong shot.
Here is Dave McKenzie. Now to Marr, broken up. Tobin was coming in, but they've called a foul on Tobin because they were trailing, definitely the case, they were trailing 1-0 at halftime, although that game was not broadcast. But here at home, especially at home, they're explosive. First shift of the night for afternoon for Keith Tozer. McKenzie and Tozer are in there battling, and the so that if he's planning on using them in the second half, they'll be fresh and at least a little warm. Here's John O'Hara now back in his own zone. Pittsburgh attacks left to right. The team captain and a perennial all-star despite his youth. Up for Keith Tozer. McAllis blocks that. Can't get to the ball. O'Hara does, but McAllis blocks that. Chesting it down. Flipping it upfield for Milano. Good touch of the ball to Sammy Sound. Running it down to the near boards. Broken up by Tiger. Foul on George Tiger.
Pushing.
And beating Pittsburgh to the ball on occasion.
Free kick, Sammy Sound. Out to McAllis. Shoots it high and wide. Settled on by Cardenas. Cardenas holding it. Now brings it back out. It's a 1-0 Laser lead. Out to the red line now. Neutral zone played back to Alan Kelly. Up the left wing in front of the Laser bench. Now over the midfield line comes McCallus. Gus McCallus looking on the right side. It's too far. Johnny O'Hara with him. O'Hara to the far boards. Upfield for George Tiger. Tiger plays it back to Peter Mavlik. Mavlik holding on to it now with a long toss upfield. First time I think Bruner has gone that long. Intercepted though by McCallus. He'll turn it back inside on the left wing side. Sammy Sound free now. O'Hara closes him down well. Gets some help from Bobby Vossmeyer, his first shift of the afternoon. Now Tozer with it. Keith Tozer on the run with Vossmeyer and Dvorak. Keith with a shot. It bounces in on Mahoney. He'll toss it upfield. This is Milano cutting it back to Sammy Sound. Speed is one of the assets on this Laser team. A lot of guys that can really fly. Topolsky runs into Cardenas. Now it's Clyde Best. Long ball to the left wing boards. Tozer giving it the chase. Garcia right there with it. Holding. Out around the boards right in front. Vossmeyer and O'Hara. And now it's O'Hara settling it down. Cleared all the way out.
Pittsburgh experiencing a little bit of pressure there defensively. They're just clearing it for the sake of clearing it rather than bringing it out constructively. When you just clear it out, it tells us how the other team gets the ball.
Here's Dvorak stealing it from Garcia on a run. 2 on 3, but Drago can shoot. He's broken up though by Alan Kelly. Now does Vossmeyer playing as a midfielder for I believe the first time this season. Broken up by Garcia on the reverse pass. Garcia. Oh, Topolsky just stood there and took it away. Up for Tozer. Some room here. Keith wants the shoe one knocked down by Mahoney.
A good solid tackle by Adam Topolsky, winning the ball in midfield. Saw Tozer wide open, and Tozer took a great shot, but Mahoney was equal to the task.
Long one played into Peter Mavlik. He'll hang on with 59 seconds left. Ball headed back to Peter Mavlik. And now he'll toss it upfield for Kapka. 51 seconds left before halftime. Now it is McKenzie. Over the midfield line, Mack with it, takes it into the offensive zone, bangs it around the glass area. Kevin Marr in deep. Marr turning it off the boards. Mahoney makes the save right there with Kapka on the doorstep, down to 35 seconds. The ball has hardly gone out of play in the second quarter. It's a fast-moving game. Up off the far boards for Kevin Marr. Intercepted there, turned back inside, a quick shot, Mavlik saves. Made a good play on Batata along the near wing boards. Ball flicked back and Stevie Buttle makes a catch. You can use your hands there because you're on the Spirit bench. All right, Vossmeyer puts it in play to McKenzie. Down the near side, Vossmeyer changes. Kevin Marr now plays it out. Intercepted right wing side, Lindsay on a run back. Down to 5 seconds left before halftime. Off the boards from McCallus. Marr with a great sliding tackle. The horn will sound. We owe you one commercial break, so we'll make that up required breaks here at halftime. Then we'll come back, so please stay with us. But at halftime, O'Hara holding it out about 40 feet. Plays it in the box, wants it on the give and go. Can't get to it, now pushes it himself to the far boards. Johnny cuts it in the box. Tiger can't turn. George pushes it off to the near side for Stevie Buttle. Pittsburgh out shooting LA 16-11, but not a lot of quality shots. And as Bruno Schwartz was mentioning before, the passing game a little bit off. I think there's a letdown from Cleveland. Little tiredness, and they're missing 3 very good players. Here's Best now heading it upfield to Milano. Blocked by McKenzie, but Batata is there. Great back heel the other way, but O'Hara read it. Now Mavlik comes out and dives on it. John O'Hara makes a real nice play because Batata made a spectacular move to almost get things going. Now here's Tobin, broken up by Dave Hagen. Quickly back from the Spirit. On the counterattack, Hagen leading it. Buttle free on the right wing. Hagen will shoot it wide off the boards. Tiger with a header. It's off of the handball. Clyde Best handled it outside of the box. And luckily it was outside, or that's a penalty kick.
Marty Templin right on top. Made the call. This will be 1 foot outside of the penalty area. Direct kick for Pittsburgh as LA sets up a 2-0 draw. A good opportunity for Pittsburgh to get in the game, especially early in the second half. Stevie
Buttle will put it in play to Topolsky. A strike on goal, never gets there. It's blocked wide by Stuart Lee.
Again, that great pressure by LA, just snuffing out the play immediately, reading it, and putting pressure on Pittsburgh.
Mavlik at the red line, off the boards, wants Hagen. Hagen is all he could, but he can't get to the ball. Here's Stuart Lee coming back. Shot wide of Peter Mavlik, who's still not back in the net. Now he's back there. Pittsburgh very careless on that overall situation. 13:21 left. Third quarter, 1-0 Los Angeles. Stuart Lee getting free. Shot blocked by Mavlik. Now it is Mark Lindsay in the corner. Bang it out to the far wing boards. This is Alan Kelly to Clyde Best. Buttle tackles it away. Good defensive play by Stevie Buttle. Ball bouncing back to Alan Kelly on the right side. Passing it far boards to Stuart Lee. Marr is there to break him up. Kevin holding it. Now back to Peter Mavlik. Mavlik throws for the open man. Rolls it up for Bobby Vosmeyer. Vosmeyer running it up to the midfield line. Puts on the brakes. Wants to settle things down. Bobby stopping the ball. Now reverses it on the right side to Kevin Marr. Marr plays it all the way back to Peter Mavlik. Vosmeyer coming back to help out if he needs it. Now Peter with some room up at the red line. In the middle for Keith Tozer. He'll turn it into the offensive zone. Tozer, right wing boards to Marr. Domovic also on. Kevin off the boards. Tozer racing for it to the near side. Chesting it down. Still battling. Now it's taken over by Don Tobin.
Again, when Pittsburgh comes down, they seem to have only one shot on goal, and the defense by LA seems to pick up the ball, and it changes the momentum immediately.
I can't remember a rebound, can you?
Not at all. The defense is playing extraordinary for LA.
Ball played up now to Don Tobin on the near side as LA attacks left to right. This is Alan Kelly in the middle. Upfield for Stuart Lee. Kevin Marr all over him. Lee dishes it out to Mark Lindsay. Over on the right side at the point area to Gus McAllis as Peter Wall shouts instructions to the Lazers out in front of him. Here's McAllis cutting to the inside. Broken up. Control, though, by Cardenas. Off the boards. Mavlik looks for it. He was screened at the last moment. Now Topolsky comes up. Toes it upfield. Great ball for Vosmeyer. Bobby cuts to the inside. Plays it to Domovic. Drago. Cutting once and twice. Oh, he had a nice attempt at Topolsky, but it's broken up by Cardenas. Now O'Hara right side to Tozer. Keith about 65 feet out to Vosmeyer. Bobby brings it out to the point now to the neutral zone, to the midfield line to O'Hara. Johnny up for Domovic, right back to O'Hara. Johnny comes in 40 feet away to Domovic outside the box. Drago with a shot. Stopped in front to Tozer. Great attempted kick by Tozer, but he couldn't get a good foot on it. Now Lindsay breaks it up. That would have been a spectacular goal.
Shoulder was sort of a side scissors type kick, and very spectacular. I'm sure he saw the photographers in the stands waiting for take that picture.
That was a great effort.
That would have been a great goal.
That would have been a highlight film goal. On the right side, Los Angeles leaving it for Sammy Sound, broken up by Ostalchik now to Kapka. Up for Domovic. Drago, who can take players on, brings it down the right wing side against Alan Kelly. Cuts it to the inside, runs over the ball. Great dribbling skills. Then he loses it at the last moment. Now flicks it out to Ostalchik in the box. Kapka's header. Broken up. Over to the far wing boards. The big Z with it. Only player in the Spirit now to have played in every single Spirit game this year. We're talking about Pittsburgh going in with their record of 16-9, so it's 25 games. We're just over the midway point of the season. Playing 48 regular season games. Ball played up now to McKenzie. Heads it to the far board. Sibbies, who's on for Domovic. Draws the foul. Will set it up. It's direct. Chips it into the box he wanted. Kapka not far enough. Now it's McKenzie out at the red line. Mack fires it back in off the far boards. Sibby's after it, along with Ostalchik and Alan Kelly. Kelly kicks it away, and he fouls Greg Ostalchik. Another free kick, direct. Ostalchik puts it on McKenzie. Quick shot, score! Off a backheel deflection by Ian Sibby's. 1-1.
The ball into play immediately. Caught LA's defense just a little bit lacking. McKenzie put the ball in, and Ian Sibby's was there just.
All he had to do, or all he could do, was use the back heel of his foot. He couldn't shoot it forward. He deflected it off his back heel and into the goal. Mahoney had no chance at all. So give it to Ian Sibbies from Dave McKenzie. He's scoring at home at 5 minutes, 9 seconds of quarter number 3, and the Spirit have tied the Lazers. Let's see. LA with the ball. Sachs toward the box. Milano's header is wide. And now Mavlik will get it off to Polsky. Tossing it right side for Kevin Marr. At the red line of Pittsburgh. Kevin Marr bringing it back over midfield. Intercepted by Clyde Best, and the Giant running it upfield. Into the offensive zone. Tiger chasing it from behind. It's played over on the far side. Quick shot wide. Rebounded out to Sound. They wanted the man in the box. They can't find him. Here's Buttle. 3-on-1. Lead ball on the right wing for Hagen. Oh, and he wanted Adam Topolsky. Broke it up. Tiger finds Topolsky. Shot wide. Buttle. Rebound wide. Another shot off the high part of the crossbar. Dave Hagen hit it just above the crossbar and at the glass. And I go back, Bruno, to your comment.
The glass, and Pittsburgh unable to find the open net.
They were very lucky, though, because right before that, LA should have had a goal.
That's right. Clyde Best was coming out of defense again. He had a wide open shot, and he fanned on it, and that prompted Pittsburgh to get a counterattack, a 3-on-1, and they had 3 opportunities to score, and could not put it in.
Here's McKenzie coming upfield. Mack leading the attack on the right side to give us to Hagen in the box for Buttle. Wanted to give it back to somebody. Nobody broke. Or nobody broke there. Here's O'Hara after it. Keeps it in with some tremendous hustle and aggressiveness. Now over to the neutral zone for Tiger. Tiger running into the offensive end. Towing it in the box for Buttle. Broken up, and Tobin gives it right back to the keeper.
Pittsburgh really playing with some aggressiveness now. They're starting to move to the ball and intercepting it as the ball is played by LA.
The goal picked them up, even though they almost gave one up in their own end. On the left side, this is Don Tobin. Tied at 1, 7:58 remaining in this, the third quarter. This is Tobin. To Alan Kelly. Over to Gus McCallis. Watched by Demovic. Now Hagen breaking it up. Here's Davey. Leaving it. Now flips it upfield for O'Hara. Demovic cuts for the net. O'Hara cuts inside. Great move. A shot hit off the goalpost. And Mahoney will get it. No luck at all for John O'Hara. That was a great move as he cut inside.
As he came into the box, got the goalie leading that way, fired a shot, went off the post, but it was no pressure on him. Again, the defender coming forward is totally unmarked. I think this may be the key in the game so far.
That's right. LA's having a hard time picking up the defenders coming into the offensive zone. Here's Clyde Best to Stuart Lee. Along the right wing boards. Tozer on him. Out to the right point for Clyde Best. Back to the midfield line, Alan Kelly. Now to the near side area for Stuart Lee. O'Hara tackles it away from him. Tozer brings it off of Stuart Lee. Runs into Lee. There's an obstruction. It's got to be on somebody. 3, and the Spirit with the ball, and a tie game at 1 apiece. O'Hara plays it back to Peter Mavlik. Low-scoring game this afternoon from the Civic Arena in Pittsburgh. John Paul Della Camera with Bruno Schwartz. Hope you're enjoying this one despite the lack of the offensive fireworks. There's Bobby Vossmeyer. Up the near side, Dembovic missed the ball. It's played back to Mahoney. Over to Alan Kelly. Back to Mahoney. Rolls it left side to Clyde Best. Tozer chasing the ball. I think that's what you got to do. I think you got to put pressure on those defenders, especially guys like Clyde Best who are not normally defenders. Here's Stuart Lee. Broken up by Kevin Marr. Somewhere along the line, you think you'd force a bad pass.
That's right, and especially Clyde Best. He, as big as he is, he's not as mobile. You put pressure on him, he can't go laterally as quickly as some of the other players.
Here's Don Tobin against Vossmeyer, shooting at Bobby blocks that. Bobby's got a ton of block shots coming into the game as we have a foul.
He was in Chicago last year. He led that team with 80 block shots, right. Captain of the team, so he's a great defender.
Over on the right side now, Clyde Best moves it in. Paulie Garcia. Blocked by Bobby Vossmeyer along the near boards, but Garcia plays it in for Tobin. Tobin shooting, and Mavlik stops it, and Pittsburgh gets a good break because Stuart Lee was wide open. The ball never came to him. Here's Demovic. Up for Tozer. Over to Drago. Drago trying to put it between the legs of Stuart Lee. Had Kevin Marr wide open, and Drago with a great recovery to tackle it away. He realized his mistake, and he came back and won the ball back. Great play.
It really was, because he's not noticed to play defense, and at that time he did come back and realized he had made a mistake. Sliding tackle.
Civvies for Pittsburgh. On the far side boards now. LA takes the ball back. Cardenas blocked by Ostalchik, but Nathan Sachs runs onto the ball up over the midfield line. Sachs blasted off the boards, broken up by Topolsky. Pittsburgh wants to counter. Ostalchik toes it ahead for Kapka, broken up by Los Angeles, and here they come. Settle down for McCallis. McCallis blocked by Ostalchik. A race for the ball. Mahoney's out first. Good thing for Los Angeles. Now Ostalchik will get it back in midfield on the right side. Ball played to the left wing. Kapka sent it back far side for Civvies. Ian can't control it. Now he does. For Ostalchik, Greg lets that ball get to him. Now gives it left wing. O'Hara in the box, broken up. Ostalchik in for Civvies. Back heel went wide. Now it is deflected all the way back to the other side. Near wing boards, and now O'Hara will play it back to Peter Mavlik. There's Peter with the ball. I hope this isn't a bad omen, Bruno, but Pittsburgh is 0-3 this year when they've been shut out in the first half. I can remember that Tacoma game, then the Phoenix game. The other game was in Memphis. That overtime game. Here's John O'Hara. Up for Ostalchik. Greg chasing the ball back in the neutral zone. Now it's O'Hara being pushed. No foul on Lindsay. That was hard to believe. Ball played back to Peter Mavlik anyway. Up for John O'Hara near the red line of Pittsburgh. Down to 4:10. Quarter number 3. Tied at 1. Up for Civvies off of Kapka back here. Civvies far boards turned it back in, intended for Kapka, but he was cutting outside. The ball went inside. Long ball upfield by Mahoney. LA will get it. Sammy Sound takes advantage of it. Looks for Cardenas, blocked, and it goes back to Mavlik. They'll poke it to the far boards. Now it's Sibby's running it back. Good ball for Topolsky. Adam, lead pass for Ian Sibby's running it. Getting it off the boards. Wanted Kapka in the box, but it didn't get there. Broken up. Now it is Sammy Sam on the Cardinals' feet. Wanted Milano, broken up by Topolsky. We've got a player down. We'll take it to a break.
Topolsky, 2 minutes.
That's fine. Let's see if either of them are out there. We see Batata, who's out there. You'd expect that. Kelly and Best will work the points. We also see it looks like Garcia and Cardenas. 3:34 remaining. That penalty, by the way, is on Adam Topolsky. All right, ball put into play by Garcia. Now from the left wing side. Foley getting it back from Alan Kelly. Pittsburgh trying to kill it off here. It goes to Clyde Best. Pittsburgh has given up 16 power plays in 43 attempts. They use Tiger, Marr, O'Hara, and McKenzie to try to kill it off. Up the left wing side, it's Alan Kelly. Outside the box, pushing it into the corner. Batata back for Kelly. Left-footed shot. Malda comes up big. Peter is up and throwing. Looking for Dave McKenzie, but it's a bit too far. And now it's played by Poli Garcia. 1:27 to go on the power play. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Tied at 1. Batata back out to the red line. Poli Garcia watched by Kevin Marr. Broken up now by O'Hara. But now right back to Alan Kelly. Off the left boards. Batata in the box. Cardenas made a nice kick of the ball. Here's McAllis broken up by Tiger. Great play because Mavlik was way out of the net. He came out to challenge. Kelly in deep for Batata. Fakes going off the boards. Now cuts to the inside. Right in front. Mavlik save off his fingertips, and Marr will get it away from Cardenas, who would have had a good chance to shoot. Marr blocked by Cardenas in the far boards. It goes to Alan Kelly. Now out to Garcia. Poli coming in. 40 feet away now to McAllis. A shot. Foot save. A strong one by Peter Mavlik. Here's Kevin Marr. Up the left wing. Wants to wait for Tiger to get open. Now Marr cuts it to the inside. He's tripped up by Garcia. Just a foul. The crowd does not agree.
Went over after he got the ball.
He did.
Went over after.
You're right. That's a good call.
Ippolito was right on top of it.
That's a good call.
Now Shamar was going in on goal, and everyone was anticipating.
That's great, though, that Gino DiPolito did not let the crowd call that penalty. Because I thought it might have been a penalty when I first looked at it, but you're right. He got the ball first. If you get that ball first, that's it. Here comes Garcia. Now 25 seconds off. Spirit have done well in killing it off. Some rave reviews for everybody that's out there. And now we have a change in Bob Bosmeyer for Kevin Marr. Mavlik has held up well. Garcia. This could be a turning point in the game for Pittsburgh and Peter Mavlik. Here's Clyde Best right side. Shooting one off the boards. It's loose in the box. Mavlik stopped Cardenas. Now it's Batata for Kelly. A drive, and McKenzie took the full force of that. Best off the boards. Loose, and McKenzie bangs it out. Heads up play by McKenzie. Penalty over on Topolsky. Bosmeyer flipping it back to Peter Mavlik. And Peter will make the catch. He'll toss it on the right side. Here's McKenzie. Coming back. Tiger and Topolsky running to the open spaces. Mack into the offensive end. Still running hard. Gives it to Bosmeyer. Bobby cutting in. A shot was blocked by Mahoney. To the near boards, McKenzie. And there's a whistle and a foul on Batata.
He's scoring goals. He's the highest scoring defender for the Spirit thus far this year, and he's probably enjoying his best season in the NISL.
Here's Bobby Bosmeyer coming back. Bob takes it to the inside for Buttle. Back for Bobby, but it never got there. Broken up, Nathan Sachs. Far side to Milano. O'Hara takes it away, strips him of the ball, and makes the smart move back to Peter Mavlik. 48 seconds to go in the quarter. Quarter number 3 from the Civic Arena in Pittsburgh. It's a low-scoring game. It's tied at 1. Both teams have hit goalposts and crossbars and have simply missed nets.
That's right, and it's a nail-biter now because you're getting into the closing seconds of the third period, and the next goal is the big one again.
Here's Stevie Buttle up the left wing for Dave Hagen. Bosmeyer breaks for the net. Hagen looks, tries to take it around, his man does. In front, off Bosmeyer's foot, picked up by Los Angeles. Good recovery. Tobin off the boards. He'll get his own ball. 15 seconds to play. Third quarter tied at 1. Tobin waits and begs for some movement. Now up from Milano with the red line. Watched by O'Hara on the left side. It's Nathan Sachs. Topolsky on him. Back to the midfield line. Lindsay cranks one. Blocked by Topolsky, and it doesn't quite go out of play. The horn will sound anyway. We've got another. So we'll take it to an extra break, and at the end of 3, Pittsburgh. Is there another one after this?
No, this is it. 5.
All right, the fourth quarter has begun here at the Civic Arena in Pittsburgh. John Paul Della Camera with Bruno Schwartz. You know the next goal is important. It's tied at 1. Let's see who's going to get it, or when they're going to get it. Maybe if they're going to get it. Here's Alan Kelly with it. Setting it the other way, Ostalchik knocking it down. Here's Gray coming back. It's 3-on-2 on the counter. Ostalchik into the offensive zone. Mahoney comes off the line to Kapka. Save! Rebound loose in front. Hit the crossbar. Simmies again off the crossbar. And Mahoney has it, and this crowd of 7,870 is stunned. On the right wing, here comes Mark Lindsay. Lindsay off the boards. Mavla came out and almost misplayed that, but he made a nice recovery. Up the right side to Kapka. Now for Ostalchik. Here's Gregg coming back. Broken up on the near wing by Stuart Lee. It's scary how many chances they're missing.
That's right, and we said at the beginning of the broadcast that could come back to haunt you. And here again, Pittsburgh got 3 opportunities to score a simple goal, but twice hit the crossbar, 1 off the glass.
Kevin Mora looking, now broken up by Sammy Sound. Tiger will get it. Alice from midfield. In for Stuart Lee, now to Sammy Sound of the Spirit red line. Buttle on him, now Tiger on him as well. Tiger taking him to the boards. Maybe too much. Foul on George Tiger. Free kick coming up for the Los Angeles Lazers. Tell you what, this would be a major upset and a tremendous victory if LA could beat Pittsburgh here. It would be their second straight on the road.
We want a Paul Child to come in that fourth quarter, that inspiration, that hard-working effort that he always, is typical of, and that's missing right now.
Free kick coming up for the Los Angeles Lazers. They want to make your plans now to attend. Here's Nathan Sachs as we're back in the action. Passing it all the way back, it goes to the neutral zone. McAllis chased by Tiger. Play back to Mahoney. Tiger chasing him. Mahoney almost makes a very careless error there. Up the left wing boards now for Tobin. All the way play back to Peter Mamba. Peter rolls it now for John O'Hara. 13:07 to play. Quarter number 4. Tied at 1. Ball play to Dave McKenzie. Up for Dave Hagen. Cutting toward the middle of the field. Cuts it back to his left foot. Hagen off the boards, but Sammy Sound is there. Buttle almost takes it away. Now it's flipped upfield to Ole Mickelson. He has the only Los Angeles goal. Civvies for Pittsburgh. Nathan Sachs coming back upfield. Up the left wing side for McAllis. Cutting to the inside. O'Hara doesn't buy it. LA almost gets the ball back. Now O'Hara toes it away. Johnny will get his own ball back. Up the right wing. O'Hara into the offensive zone. Now brings it back into the neutral zone. Good reverse to McKenzie in the far side to stretch that defense and also give Johnny a breather. He goes to the bench for Mara. McKenzie with room on the right side. In the box, Hagen free, and he shot it right at Mike Mahoney. What a great feat from Dave McKenzie.
That's right. He came on a diagonal run with the ball, drew the entire defense with him. That left Hagen wide open on far side. Reversed the field, but Hagen did not have enough power on the ball.
Here's Cardenas. Look out in the box for Mickelson. He didn't get it. He just missed it. He never got a kick away. Ball played now to Sachs. He shoots it wide. He'll keep it alive in the zone. Now McKenzie bangs it off the boards. He'll try to head it upfield for Tiger. Sachs says no. Now Tiger looking for it back. A succession of headers there. One thing that has impressed me about Dave McKenzie, despite 11 goals and all that offense, he still looks to pass it when he can. Here's Marr on the left side. Buttle. Buttle cutting to the inside a bit. Stevie, good ball. Vosmeyer hit it on the first time, but it's blocked by Nathan Sachs. Well, everything looked right on that play, but Sachs was in the way of it. Now it is Cardenas to the near boards. Blocked by Adam Topolsky. Pittsburgh changing up on the fly. Tozer on, Dumbovic on as well. With Vosmeyer playing as a midfielder. Now on the right side, Mickelson. Bringing it to the near boards for Batata, who has been quiet this afternoon. Batata watched by Vosmeyer, cutting to the inside. Tozer left side for Mickelson. Watched by Tozer and Marr. Kevin got a piece of the play.
Out on Batata, and LA has the ball.
Up the left side, intended for Topolsky. That's a giveaway. Best keeps it alive, but O'Hara takes it away from Milano. Johnny up the left wing boards. Slows it down. Makes a careful play back to Peter Malblick. Here comes Peter. Slowly but surely, Peter Malblick. Now it's headed back the other way. Oh, surprise. Milano got a header on that. Luckily it wasn't strong, or that one could have gone over Malblick. O'Hara up the left wing for Keith Tozer. Tozer looking. Pittsburgh has been unable to isolate Dumbovic one-on-one. I think that's been a major factor in them not getting much offense generated in this half, because Drago is such a good one-on-one player, but he's not even getting the ball.
That's right. They've got to have a It makes it very difficult to penetrate.
Alan Kelly playing it along the near boards for Batata. Broken up by Topolsky and now Busmeyer. Right back to Peter Malvik up the left wing side to O'Hara. Johnny O brings it up for Dembovik. Wants to cut on Best. Had to put it between his legs. Drago is a bit frustrated too because he's not getting that ball where and when he wants it. Here's Batata. Back into the offensive zone. O'Hara trying to close him down. Batata plays it one way. It's off the boards. They wanted it back to him, but Malvik got a piece of it. Up for Tozer. Here's where they got to spring Drago. Up off the far boards. Drago will get it. Tries to get his own ball. Kelly, I thought, obstructed him, but no. Just made a nice play defensively to get in between he and the ball.
That really was an excellent defensive play by Kelly because Drago was wheeling and dealing, going in on goal, but good screening by Kelly, preventing him from a shot.
Here's Poli Garcia. Up on the right wing boards. Ball played into Stuart Lee, taken down by Marr, and that's a foul. Out. Quick shot, but it's right at Peter Malvik. They're rolling upfield for Tozer. Played back now to Kevin Marr. Marr holding it now right back to Peter Malvik. Dembovik in midfield right now. The ball at the feet of Peter Malvik. Waits to create some room for Ostalchik, right side. Marr for Tozer, back to Greg Ostalchik. Greg along the near boards, waits. Now pushes it back out with his left foot for McKenzie. They'll stretch the defense there. Mack cutting toward the far boards. Brings it into the left wing corner, gets free off the boards in front. Off of Tozer's foot and cleared out. Nathan Sachs almost gave one up right there.
Good effort by Dave McKenzie, again penetrating on the left side and using the boards very effectively, but nobody was in the box to get the ball.
And that ball didn't come off the boards the right way for them. Here's Tozer, broken up by McAllis. Tozer stays with it, kicks it free. And he's going to score, but you don't know when or who.
Just a question of time here. Both teams really going at each other, and with 8:23 left, that next one can loom awfully big.
Well, for as many goals as you normally see in indoor soccer, this is a low-scoring one. A change of pace, tied at 1. Here's Ostalchik, running it back into the offensive zone, running over the ball. On his right foot, waits now, brings it back. A left-footed shot was a nice one, but it was blocked in front by Nathan Sachs, and maybe even Sibbies as well. Great cutting of the ball as Ostalchik got room to shoot with his left foot. Here's Greg coming back in the neutral zone, offensive side of it. Right side, capped off the boards, plays it high to the far post. There was nobody there. Now it's Ian Sibbies getting to it. Leaves it out for McKenzie, get around his man. Puts it in the box, there's nobody there either. All the way to the near boards for Mickelson. Now up for Mark Lindsay. Pittsburgh getting the better of the play now, but sometimes that can backfire on your
Attacking team can take advantage of that.
Here's Los Angeles. It's going to be a tough game for either team to lose, I'll tell you. They've both played enough or well enough to win.
I don't think he's running the console. A guy named Kevin. Kevin's running the console. He's one of the announcers. Weekend crew.
Back live, Ian Sibbies looks for the ball, sends it out to the point. Topolsky's shot is blocked by Cardenas. Now O'Hara back for it. O'Hara clears it all the way back to the other side. Now for Peter Malvik. Both teams have been fatigued. It's not the kind of game like the other night where you say both teams have deserved to win. I don't want to say deserved. I think both teams, neither team deserves to lose. But I can't say both teams deserve to win. There's been a lot of misses out there. But I think it's from fatigue and the letdown. LA's got a right to be tired, so does Pittsburgh. And I'll tell you what, you don't like to use injuries for an excuse, especially with a talented team like the Spirit. But they've got 3 key guys out there that could make a difference this afternoon.
But more of the misses have been by Pittsburgh than by LA.
That's right. There's Sibbies going for the ball, left wing boards. Best tackles him, foul, yes. Pittsburgh still has enough time out there. If they were a little sharper here this afternoon, they'd have a few goals. There's still time to do that. It's tied at 1. Let's see here on a direct kick. Ostalchik in the box. Topolsky was blocked by Alan Kelly. Look out here. LA running it downfield. 3-on-3. Cardenas passing it on the right wing for Sammy Sound. Off the boards, and Malvik will get it off the glass. He's a little bit upset. He was bumped by Ole Mickelson, and he felt that was a little bit out of place. Goal kick for Peter. Keeps it in the family. Kicked it to his brother-in-law, Topolsky, and now back to Peter Malvik. They're married sisters. Now on the right side, Kevin Marr to Ostalchik. Back to Peter Malvik. On the left side to Dave McKenzie. It's a pressure game. 6 minutes to go, and it's tied at 1. Mack on the right side to Kevin Marr. Back to McKenzie. Neutral zone. Mack over the midfield line. Looks. Feeds for Kevin Marr. Off the boards, LA steals, and they've got a 3-on-2 with Batata leading it in the middle. Batata offensive zone, flicks it right side. Sound shooting it off the boards, but Malvik is right there. And now we could see another counterattack, but Best blocked it. I thought with his hands, there's no call. Now it's deflected up for Ian Sibbies. Played back to Z Kapka, now to Ostalchik. To McKenzie on a reverse on the right wing. Mack near the midfield line. Plays it up for Sibbies. It's broken up. Now it's Sammy Sound. Up for Batata, stolen away. Sibbies to Kapka, cutting. Tiger headed free from the left wing area. Now it is Sibbies from Kapka outside the right wing box. He reversed it to the far side. Nobody there. Now Mara will get it. Kevin blocked by Alan Kelly, who takes it away. Look out, here's a lead ball, but McKenzie will smother it. Or else it was a 2-on-1. LA had a numerical advantage there if they could have gotten the ball. Back to Peter Malvik, 4:55 remaining in regulation time. It's tied at 1. Peter Malvik, lead pass for Dave Hagen. Hagen after it on the far boards, broken up. Marr keeps it in. Kevin will crank it, but he shot it wide. On the near side, Tiger runs into his man.
The pressure is picking up, and the intensity, you can feel it on both teams now. 4:35 left. It'll be a crucial goal.
All right, Buttle on the takeover for Hagen. He's bumped down, but play moves on. They have the advantage on. Here's O'Hara. Hagen still slow to get up. He's not even up yet. Now it's Tiger. Chased backwards by Batata. Give LA a lot of credit. They've been running this entire game. Forwards have come back. They've done well. Peter Malvik. It's a tribute to LA no matter what, no matter who's injured, to be in this game at 1 apiece. Ball played into the box, but no good shot is taken. Mahoney rolls it right side. Down to 4:05 in this 1-1 tie. Sacks upfield for Willie Milano. 1-on-1 against Buttle. Cuts to the inside. Milano draws some traffic, pushes it out to Nathan Sachs. 25 Spirit shots, 18 for Los Angeles. Here's Nathan Sachs with it. LA has not had too many shots. At halftime, they had 11. So they've only had 7 over the last almost 2 quarters of play. Garcia, back to Nathan Sachs. It shows you where the momentum has been. Pittsburgh has had by far the better chances.
That's right. And it's just LA's defense that's kept Pittsburgh off the board. They're defending with all 5 players. They get goal side as quickly as possible.
Here's Malvik tossing it up for McKenzie. Here's a chance for Pittsburgh. Mack leading it in the offensive end. McKenzie outside the box going wide. Wants to use the boards, but his pass is blocked by Sachs and banged out. You know, even in a 1-1 game, I don't think you can give the goalkeepers like the stars of the game, no matter who wins it, because it's been more of teams missing the net rather than the great saves.
There's been some good individual matchups, some good duels here. Kapka's been kept off the board. Steve Little has got on board. And that's the LA defense, really, as they block shots and put pressure on.
Here's McKenzie bringing it in deep in the right corner. Sends it to O'Hara. The shot, save, rebound, but oh no! Another try, Tiger score! George Tiger, it's waved off! It's waved off by Gino DiPolito. The question is why?
There was a confusion in the box, right in the crease, as Mahoney was hoping to make the save. Ball came off the post. Tiger was there and just forced it in with his body. And Mahoney seemed to be blocked from getting to the ball. Pittsburgh, of course, were jubilant, and that's what he called the foul off.
I wanted to put you on the spot. That was close. I know you thank me for it. You'll thank me later.
We'd like to have seen it gone in, but it did go in, but didn't count.
Here comes Hagen. Maybe the next one will. Up the right side. It's fired up the Spirit team in the crowd. Having that one called back. Here's Topolsky on the left side to O'Hara. Johnny O on the far wing boards. Cuts it to the inside. O'Hara. He wanted Buttle, and that was a near connection. Listen to this crowd now. Topolsky. The crowd can make the difference. They can be worth a goal in a game like this. O'Hara outside the box for Tiger. Back to Johnny far boards. He'll hold on to it. Fakes on Stuart Lee. Reversed it to Hagen along the right boards. Davey Hagen with it. Pulls up. Out to Topolsky. Cranks it low. Blocked in front of Buttle. Now Topolsky a shot. That's blocked again. LA's blocked a ton, or so it seems. There's Hagen. Neutral zone. Holding it. Faking it. Puts it far side to Buttle. He's taken out by McAllister. Got to call a foul. And the referee's had. Couldn't hear the whistle from up here. Tiger in the free kick. Let's see.
42 opportunity for Pittsburgh because the momentum since that disallowed goal has been all Pittsburgh.
Stevie Buttle's going to take the free kick. Buttle on top of the ball. Cuts it back to O'Hara. Johnny flipping it off the near boards for Tiger, trying to get inside on Kelly. Kelly won't let him. Tiger will block it now. It is Mark Lindsay. Right back to Mahoney, down to a minute and a half in regulation time. Neither team has called a timeout. They can, but I don't think they want to stop the momentum here. The timeout here may end up being detrimental. You never know. Here's Topolsky sending it back to Peter Mobley. Now on the right side for Adam. Over on the left wing to John O'Hara. O'Hara with it. On the left side, the ball right back to Johnny. And front score! Dave Hagen! That one will not be waved off. Dave Hagen will get it. Timeout by LA. We'll take it to a break. It's 2-1 Pittsburgh. We'll be right back. Don Tobin and Clyde Best. Holding Garcia with the ball. On the right side of Clyde Best, down to a minute to play in regulation time. Spirit lead at 2-1. Huggins goal, 17th of the year from O'Hara. Sack's shot is blocked at the red line. Back to Garcia. Right side, Clyde Best. The big shot high and wide. Headed into the air by McKenzie. Now by Vosmar. He and Best collide. On the left wing boards, Best pushing. Sibby's, no foul? Now there is on Sibby's. Well, the little guy knocks down the big guy. It's played out to Garcia. 40 seconds left. In the box for Cardenas, blocked by O'Hara. Picked up, here's Kevin Moore. Running it back to the midfield line. Kevin cuts to the outside, runs it into the offensive zone. Good play to eat up some time. Moore now blocked. It'll come back to John O'Hara. 25 seconds left. Pittsburgh not letting that net without a goalkeeper bother them or intimidate them. Garcia is covering it now. Here's Sibby's in the corner. Best tying him up, but Pittsburgh again takes some time. We're down to 15 seconds. Here's Vosmar sending it in. Blocked. Another try was blocked. LA with the ball. Sacks. Stolen by Sibby's and Vosmar helping out, but they never got a shot away. Now Marr deflects it off his chest. Down to 5 seconds. Latata overtaken by Marr. The crowd will tell you who has won the game. Pittsburgh has won it 2-1 over the Los Angeles Lazers. Sure, there was a letdown, but it was a very gallant comeback by Pittsburgh because without 3 key players, they came back from a 1-0 deficit. They came back from a George Tiger goal that was disallowed to win 2-1 thanks to Dave Hagen's goal. That will do it for this regular portion of Spirit Soccer. Stay tuned next for our Hyatt Pittsburgh post-game show coming up in 60 seconds on the Spirit Soccer Network.
Offensive and defensive players of the game. Offensive player of the game, number 6.